Hi, and welcome to Theia's Journal. This will be a journey of healing through art, and I would like to introduce myself. I am a 40-year-old woman from West Texas, and I process through art, whether it be canvas and paintbrushes, clay, working on something for somebody's project, just creative outlets. That's what I do. I come from Hispanic background in West Texas, and if you don't know what that means you keep your head down, you go unnoticed, you don't ask questions even if you know things are wrong, you don't ruffle feathers. I mean, there's so much that you had to be quiet about, and I was that oddball child that had an awakening. And I asked those questions, and I became, like I said, the oddball, not only in my family, but in my community. And I just don't know how to shut up, I guess. I don't want to. So, as I said, it's a healing journey, and I use my art to express how I feel. Well, now I have a mouth, and I use that as well to say what I need to say. But as a child, I used art as a way to express what I needed to say without knowing that's what I was using it for. And I wanted to make this this channel for those who also don't know how to express, don't know that they can express, or as an outlet. I mean, even if you just want to use it to see art, because I love art on all levels, just to use it as a form of art. I mean, I invite you to this journey. I am a daughter, a sister, a friend, a cousin, a wife, and a mother, work colleague. And I'm just trying to balance all of it. I'm trying to balance this life we have. You know, there's just so much. I will tell you it's not perfect. I do not have a staged life or a staged living room. You're going to see the chaos that is me. You're going to see the real things that are me. You're going to see the bloopers of life as they are. If this sounds interesting to you and you want to tag along for the healing process of Theia's journal, not journey, blooper, then I invite you along. I invite you in your thoughts. I invite you in your comments. I invite you. Let's make a community. Let's heal together. And like I said, if you're looking for a way of healing through art, well, then I hope you enjoy this. Thank you. Okay guys, so I just came in here in a rush. I don't have anything really planned. I'm just trying to get some paintings done. As you can see, these are not finished. Have some here, about to start another one. But as long as it gets me started, I'll have, a few for a show. So while right now these are drying and I can't think of anything else to work on while it dries, starting another one. I just put the background color. It washed away my drawing. So I'm going to try something else again. So after I wiped away my underdrawing, after I wiped away the idea that I had, I decided to go with something that I had in conversation that day. One of my very close friends took me out for my birthday breakfast. We had coffee and breakfast, and we talked about boundaries we had to set for our families. Let our home be a sanctuary for the family we created, and not letting family ruin family, if you understand or know what I mean. And I thought, you know what? This is going to be a personal painting. And something that's personal to me is being able to lean on my husband's shoulder, being able to have that anchor, that rock. And I hope that I'm that for him as well. The fact that we can feel peace, feel love, feel at home, have our son there and he feels safe. That was a picture that I would like to create, to have hanging in my house, as something that really means a lot to me. And I decided, well, let's try that today. So that's going to be the underpainting for today's video. It's just the idea, but at least it gets it started. Like I was saying earlier, get the creative juices going and have something to work on. Here's the part where I'm in deep thought and I'm just sitting here thinking how safe I feel with my family, with my husband. This is something new. I am 40 years old and I'm barely 41 years old, and I'm barely understanding what it means to be vulnerable. I'm barely understanding the security. I'm barely understanding how to turn off my masculinity. I mean, this is free time because I have my partner, because he's not an opponent, because he's a partner, and I can, lean on him to have time like this while he plays with our son, while he, spends time making memories, and I can express, and I can do this, and I can do that. I'm not sure why I picked red. I'll probably change it later. It's a bit exhausting, okay? So you have your mind going, you're thinking of all these thoughts, get a little sad, get a little excited, get a little angry, get a little fluttery. But I mean, that's the process, you're processing your emotions. That's the whole key. Process, release. So I'm processing here. I'm putting colors down that fit the emotion that I feel as I'm thinking. Again, it's not something you have to keep. These are just thoughts. Like I said, I didn't have a plan. So here we go. This is just me and thoughts. And it's if you can have the time alone to just try and paint. I'm not going to finish this today. This is something deep for me. This is meaningful. I'm going to have to come back to it. But being that it's oil, you can do that. Well, any medium really. But oil you do have to let dry so it doesn't get muddy. So thank you for joining in. Thank you for watching the video. You could have been anywhere else and you're here with me. Oh, that's me right there, just trying to relax, take some pictures, trying to figure out how to vlog here. That's my cool shirt that a friend made for me. He's a happy hippie. He makes his tie-dye shirts. I love that shirt. Let's see. Yeah. Well, you let me know what you think in the comments. You can hit me up on an email. I hope this helps. I'm an open book. If you need me to express something on here that you would like me to discuss, just let me know.